So local government election went off without a hitch, and that's great. And the people have spoken. I hope the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Holiness, is listening, and also the opposition leader Mark Golding is also listening, because when the people are tired and fed up, they are allowed to make the change. Mr. Holiness, it's not any glitch or accident why the vote is a close one. And don't be fooled that it's not all Jamaican have confidence in you. Many have switched because anything is better than you right now. You need to listen to the people. Don't be too cocky and overconfident. People are suffering, and whatever you are doing, the regular man is not feeling it in his pocket. Because dropping a donkey here and a house there and a scholarship over there, that is all good. But the regular hard-working people of Jamaica are not benefiting from that, and they are afraid to even go to supermarket to feed their families. While you and your comrades whop up your pays, you can afford to do anything. This close call in the election, it's a cry for help, so don't get it twisted. Like it all was an accident. It was a deliberate action from people who are feeling it out here in these streets. Just remember, voting you out is not a vote of people hating you personally, No, not at all. Furthest from the truth. You have been one of the most loved Prime Minister, but that can't carry a supermarket and pay any of the bills. But I understand exactly what is going on. When I'm hearing die-hearted labor rights just saying that they had enough. People who you can't mention labor right in no bad energy, and they are the ones that they just right about now give up. You know that change come. It is strange how you guys with all these education don't have someone out there that is on the ground reading the streets. Because I remember that times gone by, everybody was like, give him a chance, man, him young man, give him a chance, and so on, make him show what him can do. Now it moved from that to every other person is that tired of him, man, tired of him for go now, and so on. That simple means that you need to get to reach the grassroots people them and find out what you need to change. Everyone is saying give someone else a chance. Them don't even care who it is. Them just want to give somebody else a chance. Because right now, everything that you claim that you are going to be doing now, why weren't they done and put in place already or had already started? Why? You need to remember that people grow up and people get more educated, and they have access to the world at their fingertips. So most people not dunce anymore are aware of what is going on. We know the style of tricking you to vote in the hope of something that you promise. So we know all these promises that you are saying right now is for people to vote for you in hopes of getting these things done. And many things that you have promised before still has not been done yet. People simply just tired of promises and more promises. Especially when it's near election time. It's obvious what the promises is for. And Jamaicans have grown past that. Stop underestimating Jamaicans and their thinking. Stop thinking that people cannot think for themselves. It's not no miracle why the local government election is a close call. It's exactly how the people feel. And bear in mind, there is still thousands of people who wait to make a decision if they should vote at all. As many people still did not vote because they don't want to vote against you, as they still is not in support of the People's National Party, but they're still not going to give you their vote. So they still not even voted out of being loyal to you, but they're still not giving you their vote, Mr. Holiness. Make this be a wake-up call that this swing to the orange is real. Don't get egotistic thinking there's some other imaginable reason. The center of Jamaica is falling apart. Anarchy is let loose on the land. Crime and violence taking over. It is the order of the day. No real crime plan in sight. Criminality in high places. Officials and people at the top is robbing the country blind. Look how you coincidentally draw out your money out of SSL. Then not long after, all other clients of SSL get scammed of their money, including track star and sport legend Usain Bolt. Millions growing and flew out of the bank, and seemingly without a trace. And we Jamaicans is smart enough to know it can't possibly disappear without a trace. There got to be paper trail. Where did Usain Bolt money go? Because it was not in a cheese pan somewhere and someone grab it and run with it. People would have had to sign for it, transfer it. Where is the trail for it to have been done? So don't just dare talking anything that come out of your mouth thinking that we are done. You were just coincidentally lucky. A very peculiar luck as well. A lot of things you say and you backtrack on it like you never said so. Like we're going cashless. Soon when you go into the bank, there's no cash, just machine. But no new money print and hit the market for us to use cash. You've been confused. Sometimes you have to just do your term, do it well, and let someone else come in and do their term. It's not personal. It's business. It's the business of running the country. Mr. Golden, it's not like people thinking you're going to do a better job. But word on the street, we just need a change. Because we know everyone that going to power is going in there to scrape and see what they can get. As many people believe that Andrew Holiness got enough time to scrape, so much that he can't declare his assets. So, give another person a chance to scrape too. One set of people can't be getting everything for themselves. Give someone else a chance to enjoy some of the spoils, since none better than none, as some may say. I so wish for the day when we can get to vote for the councillor, mayor, the MP, and prime minister separately, because some posts you would love to see a certain politician in, but not in the other posts. Now check out this perfect example of politicians wanting to stay in politics forever. Over in Lucy Hanover, the People's National Party Sheridan Samuels took the Caldwell division, leaving the Jamaican Labour Party shell-shocked with disbelief, as they only managed to win one of several divisions in the parish. Member of Parliament for Hanover Western, Tamika Davis, says it is time for a long, hard look at why decisions and accomplishments made at several government levels have not been felt on the ground within the municipalities. We will have to regroup and make an honest and truthful assessment of what is happening on the ground that caused this. Notwithstanding the work that we have been doing, it must be something else, because when you ask the average person, I'm sure everyone would agree that 1. The Jamaica Labour Party is doing well, and 2. As Member of Parliament, I am doing well, so I don't know what has not trickled down to our councillor candidate, and that is what we will have to examine, Davis said. For example, she is puzzled that the development of chambers spent into the Muggle community did little to move the needle in the JLP's favor. Chambers spent is a pilot for the Rural Development Program, which is spearheaded by the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development across 5 parishes. The second project is currently being carried out in Cheswick, St. Thomas. The RDP was introduced in 2021 and the Chambers Pen leg of the program was officially launched in June 2022. Chambers Pen would have been one of those communities that would have seen great improvement. I can't say right offhand now what the source of Monday's result is, but it is not the turnout that we expected based on all that is happening, said Davis. If it is that persons are voting based on all that is happening, then certainly you would agree with me that it is a surprise to see Chambers Pen not turning out for the Jamaica Labour Party when we took a look at all that has been done in the area, she added, clearly disheartened even as she graciously extended congratulations to the winning candidates. Her fellow Labourite Member of Parliament for Hanover Eastern, Dave Brown, attributed the trust in the JLP received to two factors. In all fairness, we did not get the sort of turnout that we are looking for. The other thing, our base did not turn out. The PMP outnumbered us in the Hopewell and the Sandy Bay division, stated Brown. He had a few theories about why they stayed away. It is a combination of issues. It could be the candidates, because I have heard some complaints in the Hopewell division about the candidate and some of his shortcomings not being there like he should have been. They are saying that he could have done more for the 12 years that he was in office, stated MP Brown. For the Sandy Bay division, we have not won it in 40 years and we are always playing catch up. In that division, I don't think that the candidate had enough time to make any real inroads in that division because of a change of candidate close to the time, he added. For Victoria Sheridan Samuel, the former mayor of Lucy, who was re-elected to represent the Caldwell division, reason for the PMP's win is very clear. It is the suffering that the people are facing. Well, exactly. Poor people are not enjoying life under this government. Well, that's what I'm thinking. So everything else that they are thinking, it's not that, it's come down to what people is feeling in them pocket. If you had listened to our slogans, time come for a lot of things. Time come for people to start living happily. Time come for people to leave their doors open. We cannot live like this in this country. All we are hearing every day is lies upon lies. What level of integrity these people have over there, he argued. They might be questioning me, but I can place on record that I was investigated to the highest level and I am clean, assured Samuels. He was referring to an investigation into allegations of mismanagement and nepotism in the award of contracts by the Hanover Municipality Corporation in October 2020. Ahead of Monday's votes, the PMP had 3 divisions in Hanover. At the end of the voting, that moved to 4. If picked up Lucy division after political newcomer Brian Penta Chambers sent 2-term politician Easton Brown, Doug Edwards of the JLP packing. In Hanover Eastern, the PNP won the Open division with political newcomer Lennox Zika Frey sending home the JLP minority leader Devon Brown. The comrades maintained their democracy and dominance in the Sandy Bay division. The JLP retained the Chester Castle division with the political newcomer and educator Kedeen Miles Campbell warding off a challenge from a former mayor of Lucy, Winter McIntosh. Samuel now has his sights set on wresting control of central government from the JLP. My immediate plan is to get the Jamaica Labour Party out of government so that the Hanover Municipal Corporation can get a free hand as to how to develop the town better, he said. In a pre-election interview, he had complained bitterly that between 2016 and 2024, the JLP administration starved the PMP-led municipal corporation of resources. This is the thing though. You MPs and councillors are expecting to stay around forever and ever. Amen. Whatever you do for a community, you are getting paid to do so. You are not doing anyone any favors, so they don't owe you to come vote for you. Life evolutionizes and people need fresh face, fresh ideas, and the work goes on. No matter what you say you're doing in a community, you can say, I am doing well, the community is doing well. That's what you say, not what the community say. And it don't matter which party in, when you get your 1 or 2 term, do your best. You get paid for it and prepare to move on. If you get another chance, I saw. But stop planning to stay in positions until you lot die. There is other people with ideas. Let's see what they can do and add to a community. Move on. Stop going on like communities owe you politicians for doing your jobs that you're getting heftily paid for. These kind of politics is what mash up the country and community, as there is nothing in place to make sure politicians do their jobs and have set terms to do so. You're going to tell me there is no new generation of politicians being born in Jamaica to get a chance to come run the country and make the country a better place? You guys want to stay in there until you lot in wheelchairs. That can't work. Do your jobs, do your term, and go. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.